Welcome friends to this online session of CAD, CAM and CAE. I Professor Alim Sheikh today covers our Unit 8, that is Manual Part Programming. Friends, we know that to operate the CNC machines we require a program. The program runs the machines and perform the operations. Now what is this part program? The program is nothing but it is a set of instructions which tells the machine what to do and how to do. So we will brief in the next slide. So what is the principle of NC programs? So principles of NC programs can be defined as a structure of the program, how you can create the structure, how you can write the program in a particular structure or different steps. It is the steps to write the part program. So what is the first step? When you have to write a part program, you have to first start the program. You have to indicate that the program has been started from here. Second, as these machines are run automatically, there will be the chances that the tool and the workpiece may collide and there may be an accident or the breakage of tool. To avoid such conditions, after this program start, you have to write a tool safety block. You have to instruct the machines in the form of this tool safety block. Means you have to make the tool safer position. You have to move the tool to the safer position. After that, it will be the tool looped block. What is a tool looped block? It indicates that which tool will be required for machining operation. We have seen in the previous lecture that CNC machines can operate on the multi-tools. There are number of tools mounted on the tool magazine. So we can call that different tools in the program sequentially as per the operations that is required. So to call the tool sequentially, we are using this tool looped block. Next, it is a tool motion block. In CNC program, it is assumed that the tool is moving from one point to another point. Actually, the drives are moving, but we are considering that the tool is moving from one point to another point. Means when you have to move the tool from one point to another point, you have to define the coordinates of that workpiece. Obviously, we know that what are the coordinates? The coordinates will be x, y and z. We have to define the cutting position with respect to this x-axis, with respect to this y-axis and with respect to the z-axis. X-axis will be the motion of the table, y-axis will be the motion of the saddle and z-axis will be the motion of the spindle. You will see in the previous slides, next slides. And last, it will be the tool cancel block. Once the operations has been completed, it needs to cancel the tool. So after the tool motion block, you have to write the tool cancel block and you have to end the program by using this end of block. EOB code is used to write the program that has been ended. So in the next slide sheet, we will see what is the language in which the program will be written. The program is written in the language that is called as the word address format. Word address format is a universally accepted format. Means you can write this program in any point of the world, in any locations, in any industries. The format will be same. Means it is nothing but it is a standardization of writing the part program. I have already discussed this that NC part program is a set of instruction which instructs machine what to do. Actually, what is word address format? It is the alphanumeric characters in the programming. What is alphanumeric characters? In this program, each and every instruction will be started with the alphabet. Suppose you have to give sequence number, you have to use the alphabet N. You have to give the tool movements, you have to use the alphabet G or M. Means each and every instruction will be started with the alphabet followed by the numbers. What are the numbers? The numbers are the pertaining information to that first alphabet. How you can define this? Suppose you have to start the program, and the sequence of first block is 1. So first what you have to do, you have to instruct that this is the first block. So how you can instruct this is the first block? By using the alphabet n followed by 1 means sequence 1. After that n2 means alphabet will be remains and the pertaining information will be changed. N2 indicates that second number of block, N3 indicates the third number of block. N stand for sequence character and 1 is the nothing, 1, 2, 3 are the pertaining information. So next it will be the preparatory functions. Now what are the preparatory functions? G codes. Friends, these programs are written in M codes and G codes. Now what actually G codes and M codes stand for? We will see here. G codes are the codes that are related to the movement of the tools. For example, if you have to move the tool rapidly, you have to use the code G00. If you have to move the tool in the linear direction, you have to G01. If you have to move the tool in the circular direction, you have to use the G02. Means whatever the codes, whatever the motions that are related to the tools will be abbreviated by the letter G codes. This is the G codes. So here you can say G codes are designated by letter G with 2-digit numerical value. These codes are important because they direct the CNC machine system to process the coordinate data. Already I have told that when you have to rapid move the tool, actually it is a G00 rapid movement of tool, but it will be followed by the X, Y, Z coordinates. G01 linear motion followed by X and Y coordinates. So you can express in this form. In order to perform a specific machining operations, G codes are used. Now G codes will be of two types, modal codes and non-modal codes. Now what are modal and non-modal codes we will see in the next slide. So here I am showing you the different types of G codes. So G codes are groups as per the instruction. So you can see this is the first group. G00 to G03 is the first group, which indicates the positioning of the tool. G00 is a rapid positioning, G01 is a linear interpolation, G02 is a clockwise interpolation, G03 is the counterclockwise interpolation. G04 doesn't have family, this is the single code. G10 it is a single code, it doesn't have family, coordinate system, origin setting. Now G17, G18 and G19, this is a group, XY plane, XZ and YZ. So you can see that some codes have the group and some code doesn't have the group. The codes that have the group is called as the modal codes. The codes that doesn't have the family or group, it is called as the non-modal code. Now what actually modal and non-modal code means? Modal codes are those codes that require cancellation. Suppose you are writing G00. This code will be active in each and every block until you provide the cancellation. How you can cancel? G001 will be cancelled by G01, G02 or G03. G01 will be cancelled by G00, G02 or G03. So in this way you can cancel the codes. So it doesn't require that G00 should write in each and every block. You can repeat that code without if you are writing in a single block, this code will be repeated in each and every block until it is cancelled by the another code of that group. So such types of codes are called as the modal codes. Next it will be the non-modal codes. We have seen the codes with the doesn't have the group or family. There is a called as the non-modal code. It doesn't require the cancellation. Suppose you are writing G04 in a single block, it will remain in that block and it will get cancelled in that block only. It will not repeated in the another block. So these are the modal and non-modal codes. So G codes you can, I have already added all these code in the Google Classrooms. You have to use these codes, you have to learn these codes. Now these codes will be different for FANUC and Siemens control system. These are the controller on which the machines are operating. Siemens and FANUC are the maximum used controller. So you can see that these are the codes of the Siemens system. For FANUC system it will be G71, metric system G72, G71 will be the metric system dimension, G70 will be the inches system. So there will be some difference in codes in Siemens and FANUC. So we will follow on